So what's up everyone? In this video, the next capital city I'm about to draw is going to be Pago Pago, American Samoa. This is more of a capital village to me. This is actually going to be my very last US territorial capital that I'm going to draw on camera, and that means I get to move on to the next country after the US, which I will reveal towards the end of this video. That is going to be quite exciting, but without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to work. Pago Pago is located on the Tutuila, which is the main island of the American Samoa, a US territory. Pago Pago has natural deep water harbors, which is one of the deepest in the Pacific Ocean, and it's also one of the most sheltered ones that we got. Pago Pago is huge for its tuna canning. It's also the only US capital to be located in the southern hemisphere. There were a couple missionaries during the 1830s. Through the rest of the 19th century to the 1950s, Pago Pago used to be a coaling and repair station for the US Navy. It became a capital of American Samoa, and the American Samoa became a US territory around the ending of the 19th century and the beginning of the 20th century. Pago Pago used to be part of the First and Second World Wars. It was a significant location for those Apollo programs by NASA from the 1960s to the early 1970s. An earthquake and a tsunami took place in the Oceania region, and Pago Pago, American Samoa, was one of those affected areas back in 2009. Pago Pago is home to the American Samoa Phono, Rainmaker Mountain, High Court of American Samoa, Rainmaker Hotel, Government House, and Pago Pago Harbor. Pago Pago is the birthplace of a few of these famous people, such as politicians Peter Talley Coleman, R.I.P., and Amanda Coleman Radewagen, actor Al Harrington, and football athlete Isaac Sopoaga. I'll admit it, I did go on Google Images and choose an easy picture of Pago Pago, American Samoa, but also the picture I chose from Google Images was a pretty useful one. It also had a perfect view of this territorial capital, and I know this territorial capital is small. I didn't have to draw any buildings whatsoever, maybe very, very small buildings, just a couple villages, some trees. It was a lot of like mountains. It was mostly mountains I had to draw, and the Pacific Ocean. Nothing really fancy, if that's really the right word to describe that, to best describe that there. It was pretty much of a straightforward drawing that I had to do of this capital, of this US capital. Okay, everyone, here's the finished capital city drawing of Pago, American Samoa. It didn't really take that long, quite frankly. Maybe like a little over an hour. Lovely Pacific Ocean. You got the tall mountains of American Samoa, small villages along the Pacific Ocean. I drew some boats that I don't know if you guys can really tell. I drew some trees. This is a lovely drawing. Pago, everyone. Well, we did it, guys. As you may notice, this is not really the best camcorder that I ever got. It's better than my previous camcorder. Every single U.S. territorial capital has been conquered. It took a little over a month. San Juan, Puerto Rico, Gatna, Guam, Saipan, Northern Mariana Islands, Charlotte, Amelie, U.S. Virgin Islands, and Pago, American Samoa. It's funny how we bounce back, how we did the bouncing of these U.S. territorial capitals. We started off with the Caribbean region, and then we move on to the Oceania region, back to Caribbean region, and then back to the Oceania region. And I know there's other U.S. territories that are out there being scattered in these oceans, but those U.S. territories aren't really populated. No one really lives in those U.S. territories like Jarvis Island, Baker Island, etc. I'm only going to count the U.S. territories that actually has people, like Puerto Rico, for instance, which is the largest populated U.S. territory. This has been really fun, drawing 50 state capitals and the national capital, but also 5 extra capitals, the territorial capitals. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to get past these drawings. I wouldn't be able to complete my obstacles and these challenges. So I'm glad, again, that we were able to get past these US capitals. And now I'm gonna reveal the next country that I'm gonna work on. And my next country is going to be, can I get a drum roll? The next capitals that I will draw in the country of Canada. I can't wait to draw the capital cities in Canada. So guys, that is going to be the end of this video. Stay tuned for more content, and hope this video is quite enjoyable to watch. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I love to connect with you people. And also, feel free to follow my Facebook page. So, I will catch each and every one of you guys later.